Random start. Riders ready. 1, 3.
Oh my god.
It's hump day. Are you ready for your weekly dose of demon jizz?
This is Sean Killian from Violence, and you're listening to Metal-O-Mania. Metal up your ass. Fuck yeah.
This is Ash from Venom Prison, and you're listening to Metal-O-Mania with the Crypt and Scully.
Metal-O-Mania. Side effects may include a stiff neck, leaking genitals, and bitching neighbors. Fuck them.
What is it gonna be?
Let's have a BJ and a finger in the butt.
Sure. Let me get my lipstick.
All right.
What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that?
And welcome to episode 213, everybody, here in Snoring Dog Studios, where your friendly neighborhood Wolfman Jack of Metal is on the mend. Surgery was last week, and I'm not going to lie, folks, recovery's been a bitch. 10 straight days of a throbbing jaw would drive a cat a little bit batty. But thanks to Scully and a ton of you badasses out there who have been checking in on me, I'm coming back to life, man. I appreciate it. I do want to extend my warmest of metal regards to Kyle from Invecta and Justin from the Scoot Scoop for helping us to create the last 2 shows we did, counting down our top villains in comic book history. Apparently there are a bunch of you geeky ass metal fuckers out there just like us, because that show is still getting hit like a clit with a cowbell on it. Get into the archives on www.metalomania.live and you can watch hundreds of our shows there, man. And we hope that you do. We hope that you do. We opened up tonight's show with Seizure. Seizure is the band. Born in the Dark is the title track that we played from it. Those are some thrashers out of LA that are just killing it. That came out on April 30th after an EP they put out in 2018. That is a debut full-length release. And fuck me, it's badass, man. I dig it. So get it and support badassery. And that is debut. That's right, I said debut. So get your drink on if you're playing the drinking game. I will keep it somewhat brief tonight because I'm supposed to be resting my stupid jaw, but there are no brakes on the metal train, and I had a chance to get Misfire on the show tonight out of Chicago with a fucking debut full-length release of their own. Get your drink on. And you want to get that by yesterday. Trust me, it's a great release, and I'm looking forward to talking to them and having them on the show. And our brother Waylon's going to stop by tonight or as I call him, the King of the North from Pennsylvania. And his band, The Truth Devoid, has a single out. It's called Tunnel Vision. So, you know, I had to reach out and ask him to stop by later to tell us a little bit about it. So that's something else to look forward to in the program this evening. That's chock full of smoking brand new metal, man. I'm telling you, we got some brand new kick-ass metal for you. In fact, our pal Kai from Invecta and the boys covered Killers from Iron Maiden, and I had to stick that into the mixture for the night as well. And we have cooked you metalheads up something a little bit special. Spicy and special. So let's get to it. What do you think? Let's get to it. I'm supposed to talk not very much, so you know that's difficult for me. I'm a talker, but let's get into the jams, man. Up next, we have Mystic Storm out of Russia with yet another debut for you. So that is already a lot of drinks for you, man. You might accuse me of trying to get you people drunk tonight, but yeah, man, let's get fucked up together. Fuck it. It's Wednesday. What else are you going to do? We tell you weekly that the scene in Russia is coming up metal, and this is another example of it. Mystic Storm is out of Russia, just killing it. The debut album, we're going to play Clang of Swords over this. The album is called From the Ancient Chaos, and you're going to love it. And then right behind that, before you can even get up from that one, we're going to have the very end. The song is Light the Lows from their fourth full-length release, which is Zeitgeist, out of Germany, and smashing assholes with riff pummelings, man. So buckle up. Let's get some metal, gang, into our lives and into the soundtrack. I appreciate you hanging out, man. Your support means more than you know. Thanks for hanging out for the show. We got some great things coming up for you over the next few weeks. We got the Thralls and Metal guys coming in. We're going to talk sci-fi with them. We're going to talk to Casket Robbery about some horror stuff. We got some other great things. So grab a metalhead or two and let's keep growing this Metal La Cosa Nostra together. Tonight, much love, much metal. Here you go.
The only reality is there is no reality, except for him. His endless, black chaos.
going to be the greatest night of our lives. Sleep over! This is even better than killing hookers! When fighters fist, with all of a horde, this life shuts itself down the throat and stealing sword. Gotta pick up your bones, this flesh left to rust. Then open up your wounds, you show me what you got. Good, good, good,
When you think about this, it'll just seem like some nightmare you had.
It already does.
And that is how you pack it into the gravity bong and bubble the fuck up. Man, I gotta tell you something. I'm definitely heartbroken, you guys, man, about the loss of Tawny Kitaen. I know I'm old. Some of you younger cats out there, that probably that name is just, she's that girl that danced on the car maybe once. But, you know, to those cats my age, it feels like the death of an era is just about complete right about now, don't you think? Like, the symbol of the beautiful youth that was once associated with the hair metal movement, you know, and say what you will about that whole thing, but it seemed like them fuckers were having fun, right? I mean, the hair metal dudes were always having fun. In fact, us thrashers used to kind of make fun of them for always viewing everything as fun and, you know, pussy party all the time. But 40 years later, there's some nostalgia to be found in there, if you ask me, man. Even for those of us who somewhat rejected the hair metal thing while it was underway, I think there's a little nostalgia. And even the most hardened of metalheads love Tawny. You know, we talked about her just recently, in fact, on the show with the Thralls of Metal guys. I talked about the Thralls of Metal guys a little bit earlier, but Necrotic Nick and Shredlord came on recently, and we did our countdown of the greatest 80s comedies of that decade, and we had a fucking blast doing it. If you missed it, I hope you get into the archives and check it out. It is in there for you. An episode you need to watch. You know, we broke down the 80s movies, and one of the movies we covered was Bachelor Party with her and Tom Hanks from back in the day. And she was just drop dead sexy in that movie. She was drop dead sexy in the videos. It's sad to me. I find myself definitely experiencing some sadness over that loss, man. It's even sadder to see another nail go into that era that is all but into 8-track territory, it seems like now, right? I mean, like the hair metal thing is into 8-track territory, it feels like almost, but, you know, it's just forgotten and over, and that's a shame in some ways. Again, I wasn't a hair metal guy, to be honest with you, but, you know, anytime an era comes to an end, it gives me a bit of pause, I guess. So rest in peace, Tawny. That one sucks. I'm not going to get too much into the Dave Ellefson stuff, really. We don't know enough about it. I see his name is being dragged through the mud. I do not have enough information to pass judgment, so I'm not gonna. I like to reserve judgment for when we have more information. I will say that if this is true, that the girl wrote this letter that says I was never underage and I was even the instigator in our conversations, and there was nothing more, you know, untowards, I think that's a shame his name's getting dragged through shit if that's the case, man. Again, I don't know enough, and don't blast me for, you know, I tell you all the time on the show, my mind changes with new information. I don't pick one, you know, course of mentality and stick to that like glue. If new information surfaces tomorrow, I'll think something different, you know. But for now, what I can tell, it seems, you know, I don't know. He might be innocent of this shit. I will see, but much love, Dave. We'll see how that plays out. I'll keep giving you information as we find out information. But we will be having the Thralls of Metal guys on to talk sci-fi, man. I hope you're going to check it out. But speaking of the Thralls of Metal guys, they had Max Cavalera on the show this week. Much love to those guys. Big shout out, big get. And I hope that you check it out, man. If you're not already subscribing to Thralls of Metal, you should be. They do a great show. They do great reviews. They do great fucking unpackings of cool metal things, man. Really fun group of dudes that I have proudly called brothers of ours and here at Metal-O-Mania. And they had Max Cavalera on the show this week who's a fan of their show as well as he should be, and you should be as well. So check it out, man. Very cool. Very cool stuff, man. Much love to you guys. I did enjoy that, man. I was recovering and watched that one kind of in a drug haze while recovering, but I did it with a smile on my face, man. Good stuff. Much love to you. All right, well, let's play some music. Starting with some Insane for you. Sinister Night from Victims, their second full-length outing. These guys are out of Sweden. It's a fucking riff monster. You're going to dig it. And then we have our brother Ryan Taylor, who is in a million bands all the time. We have had him on the show before a couple of times. We talked about his work with Condition Critical. We've talked about some of his stuff he did with Atomic and some of his other projects. Now he has this new Solstice outing called Casting the Die. We're going to play Cast the Die from it right now, as a matter of fact, for you. So look for us to get Ryan back on the show, hopefully sometime in the near future. And we're going to talk about this album as well as his new role as the voice behind Malevolent Creation. If you follow us and hang out with us here at Metal-O-Mania, you know I'm a huge Malevolent Creation guy, and I'm a huge Ryan Taylor guy. So the fact that these things are coming together makes me very happy. Looking forward to seeing what that produces. It's a band near and dear to the old group's heart, so I'm looking forward to that. It's like fine porn, you know what I mean? When good things come together. Anyway, let's break some stuff. As a matter of fact, we will bring in my brothers from Misfire after all of that. We're going to play these jams, then we're going to bring in Misfire. I'm looking forward to talking to them about their debut outing, Sympathy for the Ignorant. And turn it up, gang. We sound better louder.
Nice going, you dumb cocks! Stupid assholes!
So it's sort of social. Demented and sad, but social, right?
Lost control, lost control, lost control. Lost control, lost control, lost control. Lost control, lost control, lost control. Lost control, lost control, lost control.
Here I come to save the day.
Watch this front flip.
Yo, this is Ryan Taylor from Condition Critical, Atomic, Solstice, Thrasher Eye, and some other ones that I can't remember, hanging out with Ron on Metal-O-Mania. Check it out. Hell yeah.
I think I have a thrush.
What the fuck is a thrush?
Thrush.
Oh, well, see, I got 2 7s, and 2 7s beats a thrush.
Oh, thank you.
And now for something completely different.
All right, Metal-O-Maniacs, as you can see, the badassery continues here tonight as I'm joined by my new friends out of Chicago with one of the most exciting releases to fall into my lap in the last few weeks. Man, don't let this get lost in the shuffle with all the badassery that's come out, man. Misfire is here, dude. What's up, gentlemen?
What's up?
Oh.
Thank you for having us, man. This is killer.
Dude, thank you so much for being here, man. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it, gentlemen, for real.
Same, likewise.
Dude, I'm going to fucking tell you, sympathy for the ignorant is ridiculous. And you put it out in a very heavy traffic time of the year. We got all these great juicy releases, man, and I'm here right now, and you're here with me to make sure that people do not let this fall through the cracks because it's fucking brilliant. I love it, man.
Oh my God, thank you so much. I got chills.
Well, I'm going to let you introduce yourselves here in a second, but I just want to paint a quick picture to start this thing. We get email after email, and we do three days a week. We do listening parties here at the studio where we go through stuff and make our playlists for upcoming episodes. And every now and again, something starts playing, and I'm like, "Get me these! I don't know who it is yet. Get me these motherfuckers on the show." And dude, that happened this week. That led to this interview and this conversation, my friend.
Very good. Very cool. It's good to know.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, let's let everybody know who you are. Introduce yourselves. You are a three-piece, so this is the band. Introduce yourself, gentlemen.
Okay. Yeah. So our brief story. Me and JR or Jay, or he kind of has a few different names, right? So, but I call him JR because I've known him for a long time. And so we grew up together. We started a band called Diamond Plate when we were 13 years old. And we've been playing together on and off ever since. We had some high school drama bullshit, and then, he ended up doing some other things, and I did the Diamond Plate thing for a while. Quit music for like 3 years because I had some personal shit going on. Got my shit together, started this band in 2018 with the member that is no longer with us, and I'm just so happy that I had those couple of months with him because that's kind of what shaped the foundation of this band. So I'm with this dude at Giordano's, and he's like, do you want to be my drummer? And I'm just like, fuck, I guess, yeah, that sounds pretty good. You're a pretty good guitar player. And from there, he recommended Sean to play bass. Yeah, he plays the bass, and then I'm thinking like, man, this band needs 2 guitars. So I'm like, I recruited him. The vocals that we had were before more clean-ish, and we decided to cover a Sepultura song, Arise, and he is just kind of right in there with that stuff. And as soon as the crowd and the people that were there heard that, they're just like, dude, he needs to be the lead singer. So
there's your sound, brother. There's your sound.
So a couple months later, Tommy decided that it wasn't the thing that he wanted to do, and he wanted to focus on some other things. So we just, for a second, it was kind of scary. We're like, oh, what are we gonna do? But then he just jumped on shit. Like he jumped on the vocals, and then he put some distortion on his bass, and now we have the whole sound.
Oh.
So yeah, but my name is James Nicodemus. This is Jay Johnson. Jay Johnson, guitar box. This guy right here is Sean Coogan. Yeah.
Oh yeah. And man, honestly, you're 3 of my favorite new motherfucking people, brother. And misfire to all you Metal-O-Maniacs out there, man. Fuck yeah.
We love to party. We like fuck do it right. Bring it to you.
Oh well, dude. You come from a metal town, man, being based out of Chicago. We were supposed to be in Chicago last year for the Texas Toast Massacre event, thing, and Toast-O-Mania and shit.
Yeah, we played that. We actually played one of those things the year before that. It was hot as balls, and it was like 100 degrees. I was like dying.
Fuck yeah, dude.
My fat ass, fucking Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Josh, who runs that, is Metal-O-Mania family, dude. That dude's been on the show a bunch of times, man. We love that dude.
Fuck yeah, dude. Good shit. Well, that's our story. That's our brief story. There's more to it, but that's your job to figure out. You got to ask the right questions.
Yeah, well, you Metal-O-Maniacs got to follow the band is what you got to do. And pick up your fucking that's what's up.
Cheers to that, all right? We're doing some blacking today.
I love it. I love it. Well, let's talk a let's talk a little bit about Sympathy for the Ignorant. The release date was officially May 1st, which, as of the airing date of this interview, was about 2 weeks ago, roughly. So tell me about that, man. That has to feel good to get that out into the world, right? I know you had an EP or two, but it's a debut full length, right?
Yes. So, all right. So our release history is essentially this. We recorded as a 3-piece with Tommy originally. So like half of the stuff on this record, well, 4 of the songs on this record were on an EP that is now deleted. And if you have it, good for you. But that's not something that we wanted to leave out there because we're very much this band now. So after that, we released an EP called No Privacy, and that was very much a good representation of this marriage that we have creatively now. Sonically it was okay, but like, you know, it was the EP, and so we have a pile of songs basically. Like I write a lot of the guitar stuff, I write a lot of the lyrics. I am just a very like musical person, and lately shit's been coming out. Like this past couple of years, it's just been pouring out of me. So I just took advantage of it. I wrote like a ton of songs. These guys had a bunch of riffs too, and we incorporated all those ideas, all the arrangement ideas, all the things that we bring to the table together. It's very much like the songs that you hear on this new record. So it's this record is fucking Misfire, period. The writing process, all right, I'll run down that a little bit. Sympathy, actually the title track of the album is actually Tommy's riff. Like that's Tommy. You know, he gave us our blessing. He has royalties on it. That's cool.
Yeah, that's the way it should be, brother, man. That's metal, brother.
Yeah. But I'm being honest. But I wrote all the lyrics for that song. Red Flag is just a song that I've dated some people that were pretty bad to me before, you know. So that's So it's like heavy metal. It's a love song, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right. Our version of one.
Yeah, War of Mine is mostly Jay's song. That's his baby. The song Rip is mainly like Sean's song type of thing. Yeah. But we all, like, you know what I'm saying? We all we vibe out. We have ideas, and when we don't have ideas, the other guy has an idea. So it's and that's how we wrote. Like that's just we either jammed or like I got really fucked up in my house, like wrote a riff about some shit I was pissed off about, and then brought it to the dudes, and it just worked.
And then we all got fucked up together.
And then made it the thing. Yeah. So the other thing too is actually where we're talking to you from is Misfire HQ, or you know, like we have a studio here. We have it's AKA Sean's house though too. Yeah. So it's kind of like the band spot. So we recorded everything here. Every single I'm not bullshitting you. Every single drum take, or every single song is the first take of drums. One take, that's it, because I wanted this record to be like, everyone's like, oh, like the comments you hear about thrash metal. I was like, oh, I want that raw sound and I want this raw thing. Yes, but it's more about the energy. And I wanted, no click track, no nothing. Just play the song and then make it sound like fucking Testament. So that's basically what we did. We just played the shit, got the guitars really tight, got the bass really tight, didn't overdo the vocals. You know, we just let the vocals be what they were. I really paid. I wrote like 7.5 of the songs lyrically, so I wanted the messages to be really hit home, and they do. And most of the phrasing, of course, you can overanalyze your records and like want to go back and fix things, but it is what it is. It's a fucking good album. I'm really happy with it. And then so then we took off. We sent it off to an old friend of mine from high school who just like is an insanely good engineer, great mixing and mastering. Like he's just on another level, and he really helped us out. He's been helping us out. And for anyone watching out there, if you want your shit to sound like our shit, look up Fracture Studios.
Fracture Studios, yeah, give them
Fracture Studios. Yeah, so I named our song Fractured kind of, you know,
an homage.
Yeah, you're right. Paying homage to one of the things that he has done for us.
Awesome. That's good shit.
And that song is just about how fucked up the world is. So there's no correlation there. So if you're gonna dig into what I just said, my advertisement, it's not that he has shit all fucked up. It's just
right. No, took the name and made a badass song about it. That's all. Yeah,
right. So we got that mixed, and then we just decided, we made a conscious decision to do this DIY and not really try to search for a record label, because I don't need a fucking record label. I've been doing this for a long time, and I'm gonna do it how I want to fucking do it.
Fuck yeah, man.
Everything on this album is about real shit, real life situations, and fucking heartbreaks, fucking come ups, come downs, fucking. But you still got to be yourself, man. Yeah. And what you hear is us three, fucking doing our thing.
Yeah. So that's the album, man. That's this album. We actually had enough time to write. Like it was crazy. It was like a week, and I just came to these guys. I'm like, hey, I got 5 songs. Yeah.
This guy's fucking a machine, man.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Dude, you hit a word a few minutes ago that I think nails it, man. You said energy. You wanted the record to display and show a lot of energy, man. That's a home run, brother. If that was the goal that you wrote down on a piece of paper, you have all of our fans out here endorsement to put a big old check next to that motherfucker.
Thank you so much. I'm just trying to do this real, man. I hate the fake bullshit. Like, I fucking hate the fake bullshit. Period. I can't.
You're quoting me. You're quoting me right now, man. I'm working on an autobiography right now. I think that's what I'm thinking about calling it. You know, I hate the fake bullshit. Well, obviously the world is returning a little bit finally. With all this crazy year and a half. Yeah. I'm glad you took advantage of that, man. I think it's a reflection of the year and a half that we've had. That the art is pouring out of you for a reason.
But it's funny. So I'm talking about the next album. What I was saying, I did this whole thing before COVID, and I wrote like pretty much another album during COVID. I love you, man. So I had riffs. So the thing I like about this next record, and I know we're talking about this record, but we're gonna be recording this next record it's basically in 2 weeks. We're gonna start, because we don't have the thing about this is we have a studio here, so we
can jam whenever we want.
Yeah, and we're gonna do it kind of like how Pantera did it, like how Van Halen did it. Like, you just no click check, no whatever. But I'm gonna take my time in the drum tracks. I'm gonna put a fuckload of double bass and blast beats, and it's gonna be killer. But then we're gonna have our just straight, Misfire jams, just like balls to the wall driving shit. This dude's been writing some fucking decent lyrics and shit. I said a whole lot of shit on this last album. I kind of want these guys to say some other shit for this one. But let me tell you, if you like this album, you're gonna fucking love the next album. It's just next album.
Well, what if I love this album? I don't like this album. I love this album. So.
Thank you, dude.
Cheers to that.
Hey, fuck that. Cheers, we fucking we're gonna listen to that shit a million times. So we don't know, how it sounds in our point of view. We want to get more to you. We got
a lot to say, man. We're gonna be here. We're gonna be here a while.
Yeah, goddamn it! From your lips to the metal god's ears, brother. I'm gonna hold you to it, motherfucker. Because I need this, man.
Don't lay it down.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Well, what's the best place for everybody to get sympathy for the ignorant? If they're right now, because we're about to blast them with a jam in a second here, but if they're not already convinced to get it, they will be then. But where's the best place? What's best for the band? What's the best place for the band if they go to pick up?
So we're actually really new. Not that we're green, but we're really new.
I love it, man.
I guess I just had a conversation with one of my partners for this. And we definitely need to. We're going to get a website here pretty soon. Maybe by the time that this interview airs, it's going to be Misfire. All of our shit's going to be Misfire official, whatever. So if you type in Misfire official on Facebook, if you type Misfire official on YouTube, Misfire official, or even if you want to buy our shit, go on Google, type in Misfire official merch. Hit that. It's a big cartel for now, but there's 5 items. If you want the CD, go buy it there. That will help us out a lot.
Fuck yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll be doing. I'm gonna order me a signed copy, baby. So
there you go. Yeah, sure.
We're building a wall in one of our studios.
We actually only have a certain number of the ones that we have now. So the first 100 are gonna be hand numbered and signed by us, whether you want it or not.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
This is a misprint and everything. Yeah, it's cool.
Misprint.
Count me in, brother. So yeah, Misfire official on all the good websites. Although let me tell you, when I typed that into Pornhub, I got something entirely different. But anyway.
No faces, though.
Overshot. It was overstuff.com. But anyway. That's good shit, brother, man. You guys fucking rock, man. I want to hit. Well, fuck yeah, man. Let's play a jam for everybody out there, man. And for those of you who have not already, please, Misfire Official. You can find them on Facebook. You can find them on YouTube. And if you do not pick up your copy of Sympathy for the Ignorant, I have no sympathy for you for that.
And this next song is a love song, okay?
Yeah. This is a love song, so jam it up your love hole.
This is J.R. Johnson with Misfire, and you're watching Metal-O-Mania with the Crypt and Scream.
There's no bullets in here.
I'm sorry.
I'm trying to kill somebody, man. Damn.
Take
the Great Hall of the Justice League, there are assembled the world's 4 greatest heroes.
Do you think that there was a reason that the killer sodomized your husband with a banana?
This is how liberty dies, with thunderous applause.
Seems pretty simple to me. Sometimes you just have to shut up, do your fucking job.
That fucking Misfire album is pure fire. Pure fire. Thank you so much to those dudes for coming on and giving us some time. Please show them the love and pick up a copy of Sympathy for the Ignorant today. Pick it up. I'm telling you, you'll thank me later. Such a great fucking riff-filled machine of badassery. We followed it up with some Led to the Grave. No Salvation was the song from their new EP, Pray for Death. Kicking ass out of Massachusetts. That just came out last Friday, so get it, gang. And then was Bailiff with the title track from Silent Genesis out of Australia. And yep, you guessed it. That was another debut. So it would seem very much as though I'm trying to get you all drunk tonight. Guilty as charged. It is time for our yearly talk about the inductees into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, or what Scully and I will always call the shit museum. I was not impressed with that place. I think it's a joke. I think it's a sham. There was no fucking Kiss in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. There was like one little patch or something. It's ridiculous. But anyway, we've covered all that ground before. I'm not going to get into it again tonight, but I would like to do a panel show hopefully soon with maybe a couple of our metalhead pals to talk about our Metal Hall of Fame that we keep talking about. Before I die, Metal-O-Mania will open something that gives love to the underground. It gives love to the metal in some way, shape, or form, you know. But we have picked up a bunch of new listeners since the last time we had this conversation, so I thought we should bring it up again and ask, who are the first 5 automatic entries for all of you, no matter what? If we did a Hall of Fame for metal tomorrow, who are the first 5 in the door, no question? Like when you're walking in the first hallway, who do you got to see? You know, I know you got to have Black Sabbath there, you know what I mean? Is it UFO for you? Is it Deep Purple? Is it something more recent? Is it Slayer? Is it, you know, who is your guaranteed you must see them walking in the fucking place type of a band for you for your Metal Hall of Fame? And if we did an award, say you did like an award, you know, you do your Oscars and you do your fucking Tonys and all that shit. If you did a metal award, what would you name it, and why would it be Lemmy? Why would it be the Lemmy? Because you know it would have to be the Lemmy, man. I think we should do that even. There should be a fucking metal award we're giving out every year called the Lemmy. I know that some will say the Hall of Fame shit is kind of anti-metal, or even rock and roll for that matter, and there's definitely merit in what you say there. Awards and shit has never been the goal behind what this thing is about, you know. But that being said, is there anything wrong with celebrating this shit that has been impactful to so many of us metalheads over the years? You know, we're celebrating it after the fact. It might not have been created for it, but we can celebrate it after it came out and what it meant to us. You know, I would personally like to walk the halls of a place that are adorned with things that celebrate Black Sabbath and UFO in the early part, and then you have halls that give all the love to, you know, Venom and Slayer and King Diamond and Fate's Warning, and to who do you think? You know, who do you think has to get some love in there? Who is it for you all? You know, who are the immediate inductees? No waiting in line, just front row shit for you. You know, I want to know what you think. Hit us up on the social media stuff. Hit us up on the chat boards. You know, email us your opinions at theironkings@yahoo.com. theironkings@yahoo.com. Also, that's where you send us ideas for show topics you want us to cover, feedback on things, feedback on albums, feedback on our show if it's positive only, and send us music. If you want to get your band played on our show, please send us music to theironkings@yahoo.com. Also, Skelly sends her love to you guys, man. She'll be back with us next week or the week after. I think we're taking a week off next week. But she'll be back with us next week, or the week after, and I promise you, she looks forward to seeing you all. We have some cool things coming up for you if you hang out with us here at Metal-O-Mania, I promise. And if you hang out with us, we feed you a metal sandwich every week. Usually it is 2 brand new metal badass pieces of bread with some old ass meat in the middle, or our old school jam. This week we're changing it up a little bit, and we're going to play a new version of an old song as our meat in the middle with our pal Kyle from Invecta and the dudes playing Killers from Iron Maiden. For us, for you. Fucking killer badass fucking cover of this jam. I love Kyle, I love Invicta, I love Maiden. Can't go wrong, right? But we're going to sandwich that up. We're going to open it up with Bunker 66, which is a black and thrash metal band from Italy who've just put out their 4th full-length release, Beyond the Help of Prayers, and we are going to play the opener of that album, which is To the Gates of Death / Lair of the Profaner. And then let's get our main man Waylon from Truth Devoid, my brother. As you know, I call him the King of the North, my brother Waylon from Truth Devoid is going to stop in. We're going to talk about what's going on in their camp, and we're going to unveil a brand new Truth Devoid song for you. So if everybody's up for some metal and some company, let's get our shit on. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
The Venus Flytrap. I'll give you $50 right now if you turn to a Venus Flytrap.
bred to punish and avenge, and everything I touched died.
I'll tell you this about myself as well. I like heavy metal music. Cool, 3 metalheads in, that's what I like to do. So I'm aware I don't look like I like heavy metal music, by the way. I do not have a heavy metal face. Yeah, drink it in. There it is. I have what is known as a Coldplay face. That's what I've got. Basic bitch, indie white man face, that's me. Can't go to the gigs either. Other metalheads, they get suspicious of me. Because I look like an undercover Mormon on a conversion mission. Look like I'm going to start sneaking up behind people in the crowd going, hey, pretty rockin' band, right? Yeah, I love these guys. You know who else was rockin'? Lord Jesus Christ, our Savior, yeah. Hey, I love the guitarist. Love his look, long hair and a beard, yeah? You know who else had long hair and a beard? That's right, Lord Jesus Christ, our Savior again. He's always the answer, yeah, cool. Hey, what's this we're all doing? Oh, head banging, yeah, cool. No, I do head banging too, but when I do it, it's to get rid of gay thoughts. Got metal cred though, guys. I don't need to worry about that bit of metal cred. I was in a heavy metal band when I was 15 years old. We were called Tethered Priest.
Hey, this is Kyle from Invicta, and you're listening to Metal-O-Mania with the Crypt and Scully.
Yo, Kyle, what's going on today? What? Oh my God, take that thing off. What? Murder.
every girl I know, all the time, is two things. Freezing. Starving. Oh my God, I'm so cold. Is anybody else freezing and starving? No, it's 78 degrees in here and there's fucking food everywhere. You're rude. You're a rude person. You know when you're freezing all the time, you don't dress for like there's weather. Women dress for the first 30 seconds of wherever they're going. They dress for like the big entrance to the party. Like, and then you spend the rest of the party like, I'm freezing and starving and my feet hurt and we have to go home.
Remember, his weak spot is his dick.
Kevin!
Weakness suppresses my will. Coward acts from a coward man. Make your head insane, but the life you used to live. Chain still, try to reason selfish acts. Lies and drinks and broke to manipulation. I'm not weak anymore. Venom from your snake-like tongue won't burn my skin anymore. This act of self-importance, try to sort you out. Chain still, try to reason selfish acts. Lies and drinks and come to manipulation. I'm not weak anymore. The life you live is filled with great, but the victims you silent and rape. Bending the will of your friends and family, suit your own snakes. Disgusting, awful scum of a man. Haven't you ruined your know? The children play as a final act, and a price that you'll have to pay. Stay still, try to erase the selfish acts. Lies and traits and broke to manipulation. I'm not weak anymore. Stay still, try to erase the selfish acts. Lies and traits and broke to manipulation. I'm not weak anymore. This power controls me and consumes my soul. Your influence size as you try to fail to use everyone as a personal ball. Doesn't ever fucking end. Sociopathic behavior weakens and contact your own friends. There's no use, give up and go. Stay such a right in the midnight. Injured, there's no missing timers. Curse by your unrest. I was trembling. Alien doesn't yes. I swear as I confess. Curse by your unrest. I was trembling. Alien doesn't yes. No. I was like will. They took control. Now I am reborn, stronger than before. I was like will. They took control. Now I am reborn, stronger than before. I was with will. They took control. Now I am reborn, stronger than before. Oh.
Leaving the body.
Well, you know the metal sandwich is good when more metalheads join us at the table to eat some. What's up, my brother W? How are you, sir?
What's up, Chris? How you doing, man?
Fucking happy as fuck now that I'm joined by you, man.
Awesome. Glad to be back again, man.
Fuck yeah, much love, much love. For those who do not know, and you should already know, if you follow the show at all, then you already know, because Waylon has joined us more than a couple of times now, man. My brother out of, my king of the north as it is, man. My brother from Pennsylvania, but king of the north.
Yes, sir.
From Truth Devoid, and I hear there's news in Truth Devoid camp, but we'll get all of that in a second. But first introduce yourself and the rest of the guys in the band, if you don't mind, brother.
My name is Waylon. I play guitar and bass. Vocalist is Ian Reese, and on drums, Kevin Talley.
Fuck yeah, the great Kevin Talley.
Who needs no introduction.
Yeah, for sure. You metalheads know him, and dude, what a kick-ass project this was turned into be, man. I loved the Layer of Pestilence EP. As you know, so much I reached out to you, and that's the first time you came on the show to talk about that. And now we've moved on. We've got some singles coming and hitting you in the world, and we got this new single with new art, man. Give me a little bit of background, brother. Tell me about it.
All right. Well, the highlight of the single would have to be the production. The mixing and mastering by Marco from The Crown did a phenomenal fucking job. Phenomenal job on the mixing. And then the artwork by none other than Mike Majewski, Devourment.
Juice, baby. We've talked of my love of Devourment and Juice before, so yeah, that's cool.
Absolutely, yeah.
Good shit, man. Well, and you know, on a side note, dude, the new Crown, right? Dude, right?
Oh, dude, it's fucking phenomenal. I probably listened to that like 70 times already.
Fuck yeah, dude, it's killing.
Phenomenal. Every track right through is great. Not one weak spot on the whole album.
Yeah. For those watching, they may not realize, but me and Waylon share a love for the Crown, man. We're big Crown guys, so yeah, dude. Sick. It's a sick new album. It was everything I was hoping for, brother. Very, very
Absolutely.
Cool.
Great.
Well, as is this single, man, I fucking appreciate you including Metal-O-Mania on your rounds with this thing, man. As you know, we consider you guys family and blood around here now. And
thank you.
Tell me about the single coming together, man. Tunnel Vision, right?
Yeah. I was actually working on recording a cover song, and I tuned my guitar to C, as like the way it sounded, and just threw out the riffs. I said to Ian, I'm like, you got anything you want to like write about? And I was in a real bad car accident a couple years ago. I was in a coma, broke my neck and shit. It was real bad. He's like, I want to write about that. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. Go for it. And he put the lyrics out. He kind of did it in a way you don't realize that's what it's about, which makes it even cooler. But he did a great job with the lyrics. We put together. Kevin did the drums and just took it to a whole nother level with that. Sent it to Marco, and then when he sent that back to me, I was like, holy shit. Like, it's official. The way what he did with that mixing and stuff. Unbelievable.
Oh, man.
If I need any mixing and mastering, Studio MT, go to Marco. Take care of you.
Hey, and tell them your boys at Metal-O-Mania and Truth Devoid sent you.
Yes,
okay,
absolutely, yeah.
All right, more Truth Devoid. I was stealing some of your thunder there.
Part of the family, man. You're included.
But what, dude? I'll tell you what makes me feel a part of it is this fucking jam, man. Tunnel Vision. You sent it to us. For those who don't know, in the background, we got it in an email. And when I have certain emails that make my eyes light up, and of course when they're from family members such as yourself, that is the case. So I moved it immediately to the top of the listen pile, and here we are just, 2 days later, we're putting it on the air. It's fucking time to jam it.
I appreciate it. I'm glad you like it too, man. Glad you like it.
I love things that punish, man, you know, and this is the punishing.
That's the goal.
Brother. Fuck yeah.
That's the goal. Try to keep it high energy. That's the goal.
Oh, knocked it out of the park too, man. Well, let's talk a little bit about the horizon if we can, man. I know I'm going to forever call you the King of the North because you're my North brother here. But,
I'm okay with that. That's cool.
King of the North! But what's up with some shows, man? I know that shows are starting to come back. Like you and me are going to hopefully see each other in August, even at a show in Baltimore.
Yes.
What are some plans? Are we starting to get hopefully some things starting to book up, or are we just on the verge of that? Where are we with that?
I don't know what's going to happen. You know? Dude. I'm just hoping the DSI show in August happens. You know, if that happens, then I'll be optimistic about everything else. But until I actually am there and seeing the bands playing, I'm not getting my hopes up too much. But things are looking good. Things are opening back up. You know, people are getting vaccinated. You know, the numbers are going down. Everything seems like it's getting better.
Well, that's my barometer. DSI in August, man.
That's what I'm judging it by. If I'm at the DSI show, things are good.
Yes, sir. I'm going to tunnel vision on that fucking show, and that's going to be like, you know, it's kind of like, you know, the groundhog shadow. Do we have 6 more months of fuck?
Yeah.
You know, where are we back in the game again?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Well, I'm hoping by August. Well, in fact, I'm hoping the next time I'm talking to you, and I'm going to keep bugging you as often as you'll let me, but I'm hoping the next time we're talking, we're going to be talking about the next single and some Truth Devoid shows and shit, right?
Well, we'll definitely have some more recorded music out. The shows are I don't know. I mean, that's difficult because we're like cross country. Ian's out in California, you know.
I know, man. Yeah, right.
So that's a whole other obstacle, you know. But as far as the recorded stuff, we will definitely have more in store, you know, in the near future. Got some plans in the works. We got more coming.
Dude, it's 2021, man. You know, hologram that motherfucker. You know what?
That would be badass. That would be cool.
Hey, if we're doing it for dead people, we can't do it for people in California. What the fuck?
That's, you know, maybe we could, you know, get the funding for it. We can make it happen.
Hey, where there's a will, baby. Where there's a will, you know. And
that would be crazy.
As they say, fucking, what is it? Necessity is the mother of invention, man. And we might be on the verge of some necessity, man, because I need some fucking Truth Devoid, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, it would be great, man. It would be great to do something one day like that.
Fuck yeah, that's righteous, man. I gotta shit. If any shows could pull it off, metal should be on the forefront of that shit. Well, you know.
Yeah, that would be crazy. I never even thought about that. Holograms.
I like it. I like it. Well, Tunnel Vision in specific, if we can, as we'll play this for everybody here in a second, as a matter of fact, and we're gonna pair it up with another badass jam for everybody. But you know, in a lot of ways, the best lyrics ever written are about something specific, but you can take it as a listener and put your own spin on it. My spin is definitely fucking some tunnel vision on redemption, man, on fucking getting back, you know, on fucking reclaiming what is yours, right? I mean, do I read this correctly?
You can. It's open interpretation, and I love that he wrote it like that.
Fuck yeah, me too, man. Good shit. Well, what do you say? You want to pummel everybody in the face with this shit or what?
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Put that shit on. Let's do it.
Yeah, definitely. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's play Tunnel Vision, the new single from my badass brother Waylon and Truth Devoid. And if you're not following them already, man, please, Facebook, social media, fucking find them easily, man. Truth Devoid.
Spotify. Let's get some Spotify followers on there.
Yeah. Let's jack them Spotify numbers up, man. Go over there and love them. Fuck yeah. That's good shit.
Get on the playlist. Put it on the playlist.
Well, and I'll talk to you off air, but man, I need a t-shirt with your shit.
I need to get some made. I need to really get on that.
Hey, I bugged you last time, I bugged you this time, and I'll bug you next time, goddamn.
Keep bugging me because I need that push. I need to get it done.
Hey man, I'm the dude that never sleeps, so I'll keep bugging you, I promise.
All right, man. Sounds good.
Well, let's play this fucking jam, and then we'll follow that up. As a matter of fact, dude, Our Hat has that album Dead Life out, which I think is another badass release. We love those cats. We hope you support them as well. And we're going to play Freedom from it right behind this Truth Devoid jam, man. So what do you say? Let's give everybody a double pack of badassery.
All right, let's do it.
Fuck yeah, man. Waylon, I love you, brother. Thanks for hanging out with us, man.
All right, thanks for having me on, buddy. I appreciate it.
Fuck yeah, man. We'll do it again.
Yes.
The King of the North.
Hey, this is Waylon with Truth Devoid, and you're watching Metal-O-Mania with the Crypt and Scully.
Vision,
was awesome!
Holy cow. I've got a motherfucking erection.
Is he singing?
Now I'm going to tell you some shit I'm going to do to you.
Okay, well, I'm really up for anything. Except...
First, I'm going to eat you out. Shove my cock into your mouth. I'll be too rough, you'll gag, 'cause I'm the opposite of a fag.
Well, that's kind of offensive, but if you just stop singing about it and actually...
Then I'll stick it in your quim, where 12,000 men have been. Slide a finger in your chute and pray to God I don't touch poop.
Like, on a scale of 1 to America, how free are you right now?
away free hot dogs and put up an inflatable gorilla. Shit's gonna go down.
Get in the pit! Get in the pit! Get down in the pit! Get in the pit!
They like mayhem. They like mosh pits,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You love that stuff.
Yeah.
That was my childhood. If there was some mayhem, I wanted to find it.
Killer guests make our show better, and we had some good ones tonight, gang. Thanks again to Waylon for bringing by that new Truth Devoid jam and hanging out with us for a little bit. That dude is mom family. Thanks also to Misfire. Love them dudes. And we will party together at some point, or I am not the Wolfman Jack of metal. And I howl at the moon from the mosh pits in my dreams, baby. So look forward to that. We played that new Truth Devoid song, Tunnel Vision. Then our pals Arhat out of the Ukraine. They have a brand new video for Freedom, which we played from the album Dead Life. That kicks some serious ass. And then we followed that up with some Cryptic Mutation with Placentipede from their debut album, Pulled from the Pit. Another badass. It just came out last week, man. A debut. Another badass band out of Texas that's just kicking ass, man. There's something in the water down there in Texas right now. They're just fucking putting out badassery left and right. That's another example of it. Cryptic Mutation. Support these and all of the bands on the playlist tonight. It is free to like, follow, and subscribe to them. It costs you nothing. And it ain't that expensive to pick up a t-shirt and a CD, I'm just saying, man. Throw that stimulus money That's some of your metal bands that you love and appreciate. You know, my Pig Destroyer shirt. I just got this in the mail a couple days ago, man. Shout out to Blake. I'll get him back on here to talk about something here soon, man. Maybe our countdown to comedians or something like that. Don't forget that we're taking the week off next week, but we will slap you with a rerun, and it would mean a shit ton to us if you all lost it for me, man. I'm not sure which one we're going to go with, but we'll pick a good one. And if you haven't seen it, it's new to you, so it's only a rerun if you've seen it before. We'll be coming back the following week, though, with some cool new interviews, cool new jams. Scully will be back. We'll be joined by some of our friends. Thanks again for supporting our goofy-ass show, Metal-O-Maniacs. It means the world to us. We'll keep doing it as long as you keep hanging out with us for it. So let's get out of here with 3 more killer jams. And the death metal portion of the show has officially begun and is in full rampage because we have some Dethrone the Corrupted and a Darkened Rebirth. The Amygdaloid Decay is a brand new EP from this killer outfit from Slovenia. You're going to fucking love it. Then we got some Old Skull with Murky Waters off of Nether Hollow of No Return. And this is another debut release. These dudes are out of Thailand. Grab your ankles for some punishment here, folks, because this one brings the O-ring blasters with it, man. I'm telling you, killer stuff. And finally, to close out episode 213, let's play some Infitar. Infitar. The song is Regurgitated Hate from Inhuman. It's a sophomore death metal outing that comes out this Friday, and these dudes are part of a metal scene that is fucking blowing up in Indonesia right now. That's right, Indonesia, man. I'm telling you, that part of the world is making killer metal for us, man. And it's pure badassery, and I commend you, motherfuckers, for your assault. So support them and show them the love, man. And that's going to close us out tonight. Thanks again to Misfire, and thanks again to Waylon from Truth Devoid for stopping by. We love you, fuckers. Thanks for all of you out there who support the show. Please grab a metal pal or two, or metal fucking, you know, let's keep growing, man. There's no such thing as too big. That's what she said. See you next week, and after the Infitar song, if you don't mind, shut out the lights for us, would you? Much love.
I ain't your friend, you understand me? I'll come across this desk and smack your ass back to birth, you bitch ass shit nugget junkie. Down on my
mark. But if I ever hit fuck it, I'll look you up.
I've got a kiss of death. I've got a kiss of death. We got a kiss of death. 12 inches of dangling. Boom! We've got a kiss of death. We've got a kiss of death. We've got a kiss of death. 12 inches of dangling. We've got a kiss of death. We've got a kiss of death. West Coast. We've got a kiss of death. East Coast on West Coast.
Crazy. Your ass sucks canal water, buddy.
Last I heard on the CD, they were spotted down near Spirit River.
The hurt doesn't show, but the pain's too gross. Some stranger to you and me.
Multiple teenagers having sex in a school bathroom during the school day. Girl told deputies it happened at South Fort Myers High on Wednesday morning. I'm Jeff Butera.
I'm Christopher Gosong. The incident report says there was one girl inside the bathroom and 25 boys were seen going in and out of that bathroom.
Parents stunned.
Oh, that girl been doing that ever since middle school. Like, I guess it got out of hand when the teachers found out.
Been doing that in their family. Her mama did it. Her grandma did it. My grandma even know about it. What's the white girl name? Jessica? White Horse. Yes, Jessica Whitehorse. Nasty. They all get caught fucking in classrooms. All of them.
That is one low-down, trifling ass family. Way back in the day, her great-great-grandma is the reason Rosa Parks sat in the front of the bus. Because she was back there sucking.
Rachel Polanski, ABC.
I hate that!
You know, Homer, this is the part of the job I hate the most, the ending. Up until then, being the bad guy is the best job in the world.
Hey, what's up? This is Steve from Within the Ruins, and you're listening to Metal-O-Mania with Crypt and Scully.
This just in. Scientists have discovered that once you've been infected by Metal-O-Mania, there is no cure. Contact Scully right away for more and more metal to feed the dragon.